Appreciate y'all being back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. Our internet went out. I did not mean to end the stream that early. I did not mean to end the stream that early. We're back in black, though, baby. We're back in action. We probably won't take anything else. We had a solid morning inside Team Bull. Am I taking any more trades? Likely, no. Made $2,000 real money on the day. I'm happy with it. You get Riker on this stream and everything comes crashing down, bro. We're back. We are back. What's up, everybody? Yeah, sorry, my internet went out. I got this new crib and they didn't send me any emails that my bill was due. They sent one letter to my business address, which is out of state, and so they just shut it off randomly. So I had to pay my bill. That won't happen again, though. I made $2,000 today, the usual, so I'll be able to pay my internet bill now. No, like my internet really went out because I didn't pay my bill. That is not a joke. Yeah, a few $1,000s a day of real money keeps a lot of life's problems away. We were killing it. Our streams were massive today, too. Massive streams today. Inside Team Bowl, YouTube, and TikTok. Appreciate you, Gabe. Of course, anytime, all the time. Anytime, all the time. I'm glad I made 2 G's today. It wasn't my best day, honestly. It didn't give me the setup I like to see personally, but I'm happy with it. What's up? Bullish on Jdun. Bullish on you, bro. Let's go. Just blew 3 prop accounts. Any tips? Yeah, get more with code Jdun. I'm totally messing with you. Next time you get one next, don't go buy 2 or 3 or 4 more. Just get one next and focus on building it up. I was totally kidding about the code Jdun. But seriously, like it can be frustrating, especially with fundeds. Get one account next. If you'd rather go straight to funded, do that. If you like evals, I like Apex and FFF. And just really focus on taking it one day at a time. Discipline over dopamine. And you have to ask yourself, how do you blow them, Ruth? Did you blow them on tilt or did you blow them with calculated risk? That's the big question you must ask yourself. If you blew them with calculated risk, that's okay. If you blew them out of tilt, that's not okay. Longs, I mean, it's starting to look decent. Starting to look all right. Longs, I don't know yet. Best way to not blow a prop account is not to have a prop account. I mean, I guess. Oh my gosh, yeah, fees on TOS are a lot, and also their margin requirements are insane. I have a large account, so it doesn't really affect me, but for anyone starting out, I wouldn't recommend you being on TOS to trade futures. Options, yes. Futures, no. Bro, I see you at Lifetime every day. I love it. I'm all in. Let's go, bro. Come say what's up next time. Restarting Zoom? No, I'm not gonna. I'll get off here in a few minutes. I felt bad that I didn't mention to everyone that I was leaving. My internet shut off because I hadn't paid the bill. So just kind of went poof. Riker was on the screen, things were good, and then poof. As far as prop firms go, I only recommend 3. If you're using FFF, the Funded Futures family, they've made a lot of progress. You can use code Jdun for best discounts. They have straight to funded and evals. Tradeify is the GOAT for straight to funded. Code Jdun will work there as well. And then Apex is the best for evals. Code Jdun gets you 80% off. Code Jdun gets you, if you like double Ds, if you're a girl or a guy, use code Jdun. Discipline and discounts. That's a good one, huh? Double Ds. Where can I get a copy of the income per day chart on your wall? Go to Amazon and type in 252 trading days per year poster on Amazon. Double D's, baby. Code Jdun gets you some double D's. Get you some boobies. Get you these babies. Ooh. I'm glad we could catch you guys some winners today. Step 1, a person has never day traded or futures traded. Where should I start? Well, finding this YouTube was a great gem for you, bro. Come trade live with me every day. Watch what we do, soak in price action. And I think that's going to be the fastest way you learn. I also have a lot of really good videos on my YouTube, a lot of good strategy videos. But honestly, bro, just watching the live trading every day and just soaking in what's happening in real time is going to be a huge educational step for you, bro. The new lamb was $800,000 after everything was said and done. 800 G's, all paid off. I turned in my other 2 though. So I traded 2 for 1 and then paid a little on top. Traded 2 for 1. I still got the humble Honda though. We still got the humble Honda, baby. And also buy your course. Yeah. You should go back on my last 30 live streams and find out how many times I say, bro, buy my course. If you can find me say buy my course 1 time in the last 30 live streams. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it didn't happen, bro. Thank you, Dev. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I appreciate you guys just being here and supporting. That means, honestly, means the world to me. We've been growing this YouTube stream a lot. We had like 600 plus people on YouTube the whole time earlier. We had a lot. We had 700 plus on TikTok too. Top Step's cool. They don't have discount codes, but Top Step's great. You'll never hear me talk about Top Step. Again, here's the thing with prop firms, guys. No code talk, just straight facts, okay? If you're using prop firms, I want you to use them in a strategic way. You go to the prop firm, you pass your eval, you get your funded account, you get paid out, and you take that payout and put it in a live account. My goal for all of you guys is to not be using a prop firm eventually. They're a fine tool to use, but they're not your end-all be-all. You get your payouts, you fund your live account, and you start focusing on building your live account. That's what I want you guys to focus on. Not prop firms, but use them. Use that money and fund your own live account. What you guys have to understand is that 95%, one day, Nelson, maybe. Shit. You have to understand that 95% of traders are going to lose long term. Prop firms make it even tougher with all the rules. So if you can get in there and get your payouts and move your money to a live account, personally, I think that's the way long term. That's the move. Am I former military? No, I'm not. But salute to anyone that has done service to our great country. I recommend you to put your payouts into live accounts. Yes. If you guys want a good straight to funded option, honestly, FFF has them, but the GOAT is still Tradeify. I'll put the link here. Code Jdun will get you 35% off. I put it in the YouTube chat. That's the best if you want straight to funded. That's the best, is Tradeify. How many trades today, Daddy? Just one. Son. Appreciate you, Arlie. In your opinion, is there a point where once you get enough knowledge and experience, you'll always be able to pull, and you emphasized always, you'll always be able to pull money from the market consistently, like forever? Here's the thing, and this is where I lose the crowd. He lost money. Well, here, let me just scroll this up. Really, $2,200, $2,000 in a live account. I don't think that's losing money, but okay. Sure. Here's the thing is you don't just learn and become profitable forever. There's a lot of traders on Wall Street. Gene and I were just talking about this yesterday, that you can make money for 2, 3, 4 years, but it takes one bad year of tilt to blow everything. Just like you can make money for 3, 4 days, and then you can blow it all on a Friday, give back the whole week. It's all about consistently managing risk, and that's why I emphasize to you guys discipline over dopamine. Yeah, Splays, don't listen to the haters. I showed them yesterday, oh, well, then it was last week. Last month, oh, well, this. Like, there's no winning with the haters. Fries in the bag, bro. So I got to just tell them fries in the bag. And next time someone comes in and hates, just no comments, just fries in the bag. Jdun really is the real deal, guys. Humble, calculated, and consistent trader. Appreciate you, bro. That was funny, huh, Gene? Fries in the bag, bro. As long as they're gluten-free. No seed oils either. No seed oils. Don't. Am I done with the downside? Yes, I'm done with the downside. For now. Hot sauce and ketchup. Yep. I'll take both, please. Even though ketchup's actually horrible. Unless it's like the super natural stuff.
Clear ketchup.
Let's do it.
We're going to do it, Mr. Chicken.
What stock is this? NQ. It's futures. I traded options today, though. Reclaim that 23,000 on higher volume. That was it. Nice Lamborghini you got. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys are subscribed to my other channel too. At Team Bull Trading 303. I'll go comment with it too. That's where I post all my trade recaps. Like day to day. Catch a good trade. I just posted with it. Gavin, are you from Lincoln, Nebraska, bro? That probably sounds like a dumb question, but there was a Gavin Toronto in Lincoln, Nebraska, where I grew up too. You got the same name as someone, if not. And YouTube. Not Gavin Walters, but shout out to you too, Gavin Walters. One win today for me. Yeah, I'm curious. We got anyone from Lincoln, Nebraska here?
Me. Over here.
That's crazy, Gavin. Small world, bro.
I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Hey, you never know. I was like, I recognize that name. Lincoln East, man. Small world, bro. Hope you're doing well. You know, man, guess who I am? I'm from Lincoln. Yeah, where's everyone else from Nebraska?
Right here.
Gina's not from Nebraska. Shut up.
I am basically.
Guess who I am? I'm from Lincoln. I mean, there's a lot of people in Lincoln. I like Lincoln, man. I'm excited for Husker football season.
Me too.
Gene's a bandwagon. Now that we're good, watch. Y'all are gonna start bandwagoning for my Huskers. Watch.
Let's go.
Y'all are gonna start bandwagoning. Yeah, we're gonna sneak in, bro, Tyler. Don't get it twisted. We're coming. We're coming. As a reminder, if you guys want into the free Discord for Free Friday this week and all the other benefits we have inside the free Discord, we have lots of good stuff there. 74,000 plus traders. DM me on Instagram at Jdun Trades. You can send me a message saying, hey, you're from the live stream and you'd like access to the free Discord. JDUN Trades. Just go to your search bar on IG. It'll come up. It's not me messaging you on WhatsApp, bro. I'll never message you on WhatsApp or anywhere. Don't get scammed. Don't get scammed, my dog. I drove you to Colorado once. Oh, what's up, Zach? Is that right? So if it's Zach, we got arrested together, bro. That is a crazy story, dude. When I didn't put the money in the car, I told you that one, didn't I, Gene? I didn't? So this is crazy. I probably shouldn't even be saying this on here. But so back in the day, I was 18, and at the time, I was going back and forth to Colorado, doing my thing. I'm sure you could put two and two together. Nebraska to Colorado, Nebraska to Colorado. And at the time, I went over to my friend Zach's house and we left that night. Well, when I went from my car to his car, I had a duffel bag, right? And the duffel bag had all my cash at the time. I had like 60 grand, or it was $56,000. That's all I had at the time at 18. Like every dollar I had, and then I guess I had like 5 grand in my wallet. So 5 grand in the wallet, things just stuffed with hundreds, 56 grand in the duffel bag. So I go from my car to his car. And we're driving to Colorado, and mind you, we're being just dumbasses. Like I was so stupid. And we're puffing a joint on the way up there, which if you got cash, if you got product in the car, which at the time was cash, and you're smoking, you're an idiot. I was an idiot. And we get pulled over. Get pulled over. Cop comes up. It's like, all right, I smell the kush. We're going to search the car. So I'm like, I'm screwed. Like, My money's back there. My money's back there. Everything I have is in this car. Like my life's over, right? My life's over. So I go to the jail cell, right? Had all the cash. I had some pot, which back in Nebraska, you have that, you're going to jail at the time. And the cops are like, do you have anything else in the car? I'm like, yeah, I just have my black bag with my clothes and stuff and my wallet. And they're like, we found the wallet. What black bag? It's like, what do you mean what black bag? They're like, show us. So I go in the car. And at the time, I'm like, these dirty cops took my black bag, took the cash, and they're going to say it wasn't there so they can keep it. I'm like, these cops are stealing my 60 G's. Well, I'm sitting in the jail cell just like done for, just mentally crushed. And I remember something. I remember that when I got out of my car, I set my black bag on Zach's truck bed and I fucking forgot to put it in his car. So there's 60 or 56 grand sitting on Zach's truck bed in Lincoln, Nebraska. Then I'm like, I just realized, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot the money. So I'm like tapping on my wall in jail. I'm like, Zach. And I whisper, I'm like, you need to call your wife and tell her to grab your bag off the truck when you talk to her tomorrow. So he calls his wife, and sure as shit, 56 grand sitting on her truck bed. Didn't lose the money because my high dumbass forgot it in the truck.
That's awesome.
Isn't that fucking awesome? Because my dumbass forgot the money. So we would have gotten a CO anyway and not had it. So I got to keep my 56 grand. I lost the 5 grand in my wallet. They took that. They seized that. But yeah, it was a good time.
Could write a book about his life.
I got some crazy stories, bro. Everything happens for a reason. I still don't know who drove me to Colorado, though. I don't know who drove me to Colorado. I don't know who Maine is. Trickster Yeet. How many times you get locked up? Just twice. This was a separate time. I don't know why this is still sitting on my desk. This one, the charge was possession of over 50 pounds of grass. We'll talk about that story another day. I got some good ones. It's a whole different life nowadays. Now I'm a family man. Now I'm a family man who just likes to trade and doesn't drink or smoke and just minds my own business. I haven't smoked pot in over 7 years, bro. 7 years, I know. It is why I got into trading. I didn't want to be looking over my shoulder anymore. I lose the crowd when I talk about smoking. Again, I'm not going to judge anyone for anything. I mean, who am I, regardless of who are any of us to judge someone else? But I don't think, and I lose the crowd of this, I don't think inherently that recreational weed is a good thing to be legalized. And hear me out. I'm not saying alcohol is the best thing either, because it's abused too, but a lot of people think that with trees, if you can seriously moderately do it, like call it at nighttime on the weekends, right? Sure, in moderation, everything's fine. But the problem is people will sit there and smoke pot all day and be like, oh, well, it's a plant. Well, so is opium. Opium comes from a plant too, right? Should we be smoking opium all day? I'm not saying you can't smoke pot and be profitable. You can. I never say that you can't smoke pot and make a lot of money. You can. Right? All I'm saying is that a lot of people would be better off not smoking pot all day. That's all I'm saying. Love it or hate it, that's how I feel. I'm not judging any of y'all that smoke pot. That's your decision. Who am I to judge? I'm just saying, I don't think it's inherently a good thing that people are puffing trees all day. Just saying. You know, I think a lot of people use it as a bandage. Now, there is good uses. I mean, I look at science, right? If you have cancer or arthritis or dementia, and there's genuine reason for you to be smoking a lot all day, every day, then I understand that. It's better than some pharmaceutical most of the time. But if you're just doing it because you have anxiety or depression and you're not taking real systematic steps to improve your mental health, weed is just a crutch. That's how I looked at it. Like I used it as a crutch for a long time, bro. Like you name it, anxiety, depression, all that. It wasn't until I found true discipline, got myself to be comfortable with discomfort, got in the gym, got healthy, got my mind right, that I started looking at it from this perspective of like, wow, I'm using this as a drug, as a crutch. And that helped my trading too. I know some of y'all are like, this is a trading stream. Why are you talking about this? Well, it's the same thing, right? Your daily life affects your trading. Your discipline in your daily life affects your trading. So if you can't take control of your daily life decisions, how are you going to make great decisions in your trading too? You're probably not going to. So, I mean, yes, you can smoke pot and be profitable. People always say that argument. Oh, well, you can make a lot of money and smoke pot. Yeah, sure. Like look at Wiz Khalifa, right? Steve Jobs smoked pot. He wasn't smoking pot all day though. You know? Self-improvement is the key. That is right. Discipline in life extends to everything else you do. That's correct. What's up, dog? How to quit the gas. You just do it.
Yep. Jacob's the reason why I quit.
Gene said I'm the reason why he quit. That's dope.
2022, 3 years ago. And I was bad just like him. Every day.
Yep.
Backwoods in the morning. First thing, 7:30. Sophomore year of high school.
Yep. If I can inspire the generation below and above to take control of their mental health. Is Maddie home?
Yep.
Oh, that means Riker wasn't very good at the gym.
No, she just went to get coffee.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same thing with drinking though too. Reason why I quit.
How you do one thing is how you do everything. Yup. You inspiring. I traded SPY today. Why are you 0 for 2 again? Why do you always, you come in every day and say I'm 0 for 2? If I am 0 for 2, I'll be honest about it. Not today though. Unfortunately, today, every dog has their day and today is not your day. Today's my day. Well, yesterday was really my day. I balled yesterday. Yep, if you want to use Apex, use code Jdun. Not only will you get 80% off, but you'll get payout protection. With any firm, if they see you're using an influencer code such as mine, you're more likely, if there's any problems with your payout, we're going to get that solved. Code JDUN. Yep. ApexTraderFunding.com. It means if you use my code and there's any problems, I'm going to reach out to them and say, hey, I know they use my code on this. That's one of my students. That's someone that rocks with me. What's going on with their payout? You can go ask Team Bull. I've helped out multiple people. One of my friends, last name Savage's payout was in review for 2 weeks. I messaged him that a week and a half later, he had his $10,000 payout approved. ApexTraderFunding.com. Yeah, it was a small win. It certainly wasn't big today. It was certainly not big today. It wasn't great. But I said it was a scalp, you know? If it's a scalp, it's a scalp. Typically, if I'm scalping, it's 1-to-1 risk. Which is fine. You know, it's all about risk reward to me. That's why people say, they're like, oh, well, it's only a 5-10 point win on ES or a 20-30 point win on NQ. Well, if you're managing your risk in that way and it's all a numbers game. So let's say we make 20 points a day on NQ. Okay. Just for example's sake, we make 20 points a day. Well, on our losing days, we have to keep our downside risk on our losing trades to 20 points. Therefore, if we're just a 1-to-1, like let's just go very basic 1-to-1, as long as we have a 51% win rate, just over 50%, and we manage our risk on the losing days, you are profitable. The problem with a lot of you guys is if you're having a 55-60% win rate, but on your losing days, you're having 1 or 2 or 3 of those days that are just massive losers, it's going to skew all of your probabilities. That's what I need you guys to understand. It's all a math game. Hello, Jdun. How do you manage your taxes, bro? I've been absolutely destroyed on taxes. You don't want to know how much I paid. It would make you sick. You'd probably start throwing up right now. You don't want to know, bro. If you make a lot of money, you're going to pay a lot of taxes. I paid almost $8 million in taxes, bro. Just let that sink in. That literally, I say that, bro, and I get anxiety. Like my stomach starts to hurt, bro. It stresses you out. And I have a good accountant. Lots of write-offs. Hi, Riker. Hi. Whoa. Come give Daddy a high five. Daddy wants a high five.
Hi, Riker.
Yeah, good job. Hey, be careful, Riker. This is a gentle car. Yeah.
He doesn't like me today.
Bro, I've had a lot of write-offs. It's just when you make a lot of money, you got to pay a lot of taxes. Is that your boyfriend or husband? Both.
Ooh.
You?
Yeah, both.
Yep. Under-day trader status. Yep. I mostly trade with my own account. I mean, I have some funded accounts, but I prefer I prefer trading my own live. Here's the thing about the car, though. It's not 8,000 pounds or 6,000 pounds, excuse me. So I can only write a little bit off this first year. Next year, I can write off a lot. I only use it for business purposes, though. Like, I don't drive that car for leisure. I drive it when I'm going to shoot or when I'm making business content. But still, it doesn't qualify for one section, 179, right off the rip because it's not over 6,000 pounds. I write off some for marketing, but not everything in 1 year. Here's the thing, guys. If you're donating to charity, people are like, oh, just donate more to charity. Well, the thing is, that's still like, okay, so I get taxed 37% by the IRS, like the highest tax bracket for most of my income, okay? So even then, let's say I give $100,000 to charity. Yes, I'm giving that away in income, but I still would only pay $40,000 of that in taxes. So $60,000, I would still be losing, right? I've done accelerated depreciation on some commercial properties. I've done some easement stuff, but still, can you have your own charity? Well, guys, here's the deal: you guys always say the charities. Let's say I own a charity, and I donate a bunch of money to that charity, and then I take that money and do something with it. Do you guys know what that's called? It's called fraud. We're not doing tax fraud, guys. Do I look like I belong in prison? No. Everyone's like, just give it to charity, then give it to yourself. I'm like, sir, that is fraud, my friend. That is fraud, my friend. We're not going to do that today. It is enticing, but we're not going to do it. So here's the thing about Puerto Rico you guys don't understand. I've thought about it. But if you move to Puerto Rico for that 4% tax, you really have to commit to it. It's a 3-year commitment. So if I move down there this year and I want to pay the 4% taxes, right? If I move back here within 2 years, I have to pay back those taxes I saved. You also have to pass the connections test, right? So if I keep my Lambo here and all my things here, but I move to Puerto Rico, even if I moved down there, I still have to pass the connections test if they would audit me. So that's what you have to understand is that IRS could say, nope, well, I know you live in Puerto Rico, but your connections are in Colorado or Wyoming. Therefore, you don't pass the test. You owe us taxes. Nate, I am. Yeah, I got off. My stream got disconnected earlier. So I got back on to say what's up. I got back on to say what's good. Jdun, you would be disappointed in me. I was up 700, lost it, plus 1,600 blew my eval. I am disappointed, bro. Why'd you do that? That makes me sad. You're better than that, Nate. Come on now. Don't let it happen again, bro. I don't have any one-on-one training right now, bro. It's just too much. I recommend you join these streams every single day. And if you have any questions, we have some other programs. I just don't talk about them a lot on here. If you guys want access to the free Discord, or if you have any questions about how to learn, whether you want to find paid ways to learn or just free ways, whatever it is, you can DM me on Instagram at Jdun Trades, JDUN Trades on IG. Also, if you want to follow along with my personal Instagram, it's mostly my car and discipline and business stuff. It's Jdun, JDUN. So if you like learning about the business stuff I talk about, building a brand, discipline, all that fun stuff, if you type in JDUN on Instagram, you'll find it. I post some pretty fun stuff. I went on tilt trying to pass my eval. I was only 500 away. Yep, and that's what happens. When you're only 200 or 300 or $400 away, you say, oh, I just want to pass this. I just have to get this. You deviate from your system that works. You deviate from your strategy. You start focusing on the money, and then you get cooked. I say this just about every single day. So I am going to get off for the day. I wanted to get back on just because we got disconnected earlier. But make sure you guys trade smart, trade safe. Hey, nice, Jared. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys supporting, as always, hitting that subscribe on YouTube, hitting that follow button in the top left corner on TikTok. I trade live for you guys every single day and do my best to keep you guys educated, trading smart, trading safe, and getting better each day. So thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for being a part of our team. You can always DM me or message me on Instagram at Jdun Trades, JDUN Trades, if you have any questions. I also post a lot on there too. I'm pretty active on it. So God bless you guys. Trade smart, trade safe, and I'll see you guys for live trading tomorrow. Good morning today, everyone. See you guys. Have a great day and do something positive for yourself, all right? Do something positive for yourself and let me know what it is. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you do positive for yourself today? And I want you guys to have an answer for me that's honest. Do something positive for yourself. Work out, eat a healthy meal, read 5 pages of a book. Do something. Meditate for 5 minutes. Do something that's going to better you for tomorrow's trading day. God bless you guys. Peace.